You drive past it every day and have no idea it's even there. There's no giant sign, no flashing lights, no pro shop windows showing off the latest tailor-made drivers. It's just an office park in Mundelein, Illinois with a small E9 logo on the window that, if you blink, you'll completely miss. And inside is one of the most innovative private golf clubs you've never heard of. I want to talk to you today about the E9 Golf Club. What is E9? It's a golf simulator speakeasy that's changing everything about how we think about golf memberships in Chicago's northwest suburbs. Let me ask you something. Have you ever joined a gym in January, super pumped about your New Year's resolution, only to completely stop going by March, but you're still paying for it every month? Golf memberships are way worse. You drop $5,000 on an initiation fee and then another $500 to $800 a month, plus cart fees, plus guest fees, plus food and beverage minimums, and then, oh yeah, the course closes from November through April because, snow. It's like paying for a swimming pool in Antarctica. The E9 Club looked at that model and said, what if we just didn't do any of that nonsense? Before we go too deep, I want to share with you the setup. It's about $350 a month, that's it. No initiation fees, no guest fees, no food and beverage minimums, well, because they don't have any. You want to bring 3 buddies at 2 a.m. on a Tuesday to play Augusta National or Georgia National or whatever they call it in the simulator? Well, then go for it. Your guests are free, just like the Wi-Fi there. Oh, and did I mention it's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year? But here's the catch, and this is the only real catch. You sign a 12-month contract. No pausing during the summer months when you want to play outside. They're not letting you use them as a winter golf gym. And honestly, that's fair because once you see what's inside, you'll understand why they need committed members. The E9 Club is tucked away at 25681 Hillview Court in Mundelein, hidden in an office park that's like a speakeasy during Prohibition. There's no staff. You swipe in with your smartphone like you're entering a secret society, which, let's be honest, you kind of are. When you walk in, you're greeted by a little waterfall, and then behind that are 4 pristine golf simulator bays, each equipped with the Foresight GC Hawk system. And if you don't know what that is, let me tell you. These are the same simulators that PGA Tour pros use for club fitting and swing analysis. The GC Hawk is mounted overhead using quadroscopic imaging technology. Ooh, that's a fancy way of saying that it has 4 high-speed cameras tracking every microscopic detail of your swing. There's ball speed, launch angle, spin rate, spin axis, club path, face angle, angle of attack, smash factor. You get it. This thing measures everything. We're talking about tour level data, professional club fitting quality, and the kind of feedback that costs $300 an hour if you go to a top tier instructor. And you have access to it whenever you want, at 3 a.m., in your pajamas, if you feel like it. Each bay has its own massive screen and projector. You can play over 300 of the world's best courses in stunning 4K resolution. Pebble Beach, St. Andrews, Augusta National, Brandon Dunes, any course you've dreamed of playing but can't afford the $500 green fee or the flight to Scotland. But here's what really blew my mind. The living room area. This isn't some sterile corporate golf facility. There's a kitchen area where you can prep food or more likely your drinks because you can bring your own food and drinks. There's a seating area where you can actually relax and hang out with other members. It's less private country club and more like your buddy's really, really nice basement golf setup. And there are spirit lockers. Each member gets their own personal locker for the beverages of their choice because this is a 21 and over facility. And that's kind of what golf is about. A cold one after bombing a 300-yard drive at the fairway of Pebble Beach. The bathrooms are also pristine. There's 2 of them, and one even has a shower. Why a shower? Because some people come here before work, some come after the gym, some might be here for 4 hours perfecting their swing and actually work up a sweat. Music is controlled by a tablet on the wall streaming Spotify. Do you want to practice your putting to Taylor Swift? I don't know why you would, but you can do it. Do you want to play a round of classic rock? Yes, please. It's your space, your time, your vibe. The whole place feels like what would happen if you let golf nerds design their dream clubhouse without any of the stuffy country club bullshit. Now, let's talk about what E9 actually means. It stands for Emergency 9. That feeling every golfer knows when you lose a match, desperately needs another 9 holes to redeem themselves. Or when you're playing the best round of your life and you don't want it to end. Or when it's 8 p.m. and you're pretty sure you can squeeze in 9 more holes before the sun sets. It's golf on your terms, not the course's terms. Not the weather's terms, not the tee times sheet terms. The founders created this because, like all of us in the Chicago area, We are sick of our handicaps tanking every winter. You spend May through September getting better, shooting your best scores, feeling like you finally figured out the game, and then winter hits and 5 months without golf means that when you hit the course in April, you look like you have never played the game before. E9 solves that. You can play year-round. You can practice specific shots hundreds of times in an hour. You can work on that 50 yards wedge shot that's been killing you. You can dial in your driver without having to pick up 47 golf balls from the range. But here's what I love most about this model. It's democratic. Traditional country clubs are gatekeepers. Initiation fees that require a second mortgage. Membership committees that decide if you're the right fit. Dress codes that could make a Wall Street banker feel underdressed. E9 Club is like, do you love golf? Can you pay $350 a month? Well, cool. Welcome to the family. And it is a little family. Limited memberships mean you're not fighting 200 other people for tee times. You recognize some of the other members, you can build relationships, do a little business networking, just say hi, shake a hand, meet someone new. It becomes your golf community. And according to their website, they have a PGA Pro on staff for onboarding. They offer skills clinics. You can work on every facet of your game, putting, driving, chipping, course management, with tour-level technology and professional instruction available. I've never actually used the PGA Tour Pro because I'm always embarrassed to actually have someone who knows golf see my swing. And if you need more proof than that, the reviews are off the charts. One member wrote, 4 simulators, so you never have to worry too much about booking way in advance. They have the GC Hawk system. You get every piece of data you can possibly imagine. There are huge TVs everywhere, great sound system and lighting. It feels like the golf simulator lounge, man cave you always wanted to build, but never will. Another said, staff was very nice. Another said, the bays were pristine. And one of my favorite things about this is that the bays, even though they're separated by black curtains, are actually connected. So if no one else is there, you can open up the curtains and the flat surface in front of all the screens is actually connected. And you can use that huge connected 50, 60, 70 foot space for practicing your putting. It's actually pretty brilliant. Now, I know what you're thinking, but simulator golf isn't real golf. And you're right, sort of. I mean, look, nothing replaces standing on the first tee at a real golf course and feeling the sun on your face and the wind in your hair and the crushing anxiety of 4 strangers watching you from the clubhouse and then just ripping one as a duck hook off into the left rough 50 yards in front of you. But here's the thing. Simulator golf with GC Hawk technology is about 95% of the real thing. The ball flight is pretty accurate. The course conditions matter. You can't cheat. If you hit a slice, the ball is going to slice. If you hit a hook, the ball is going to hook. Plus, you get data that you never get on real courses. You can see exactly what you hit and why you hit it. You can make adjustments and immediately test it. You can practice the same shot over and over until muscle memory finally takes over. And in the dead of a Chicago winter when it's 15 degrees outside and your real golf course is buried under 3 feet of snow, this is the only golf. The business model is genius when you think about it. No staff means no labor costs. No food service means no health inspections. No outdoor maintenance means no grounds crews, irrigation systems, no dealing with weather damage. They've invested in the technology. GC Hawk systems are about $20,000 a sim. And then they just let the golfers be golfers. You're essentially buying access to a $100,000 golf simulator for $350 a month. But here's the thing that bugs me most about this place. Why don't more people know about it? Because I think it goes against everything we've been conditioned to believe about golf. We think golf requires grass. We think it requires sunlight. We think it requires a pro shop where you can buy an $85 polo that you'll wear exactly once. E9 Club strips away all that nonsense and gives you pure golf. The challenge, the competition, the camaraderie, the joy of a perfectly struck 7-iron that flies 165 yards and stops 6 inches from the pin. Just without the $10,000 initiation fee and the requirement to buy a blazer for the men's grill. Hey, if you're a golfer in the northwest suburbs, Mundelein, Libertyville, Vernon Hills, Hawthorn Woods, Lake Zurich, and you haven't checked out the E9 Club yet, you're missing out. Schedule a tour. They will give you a free look at the facility. You can hit some balls, decide if it's right for you. And with no initiation fees, it's less than most traditional club memberships before you add in all the extra stuff. And you get 24/7 access, tour-level tech, unlimited guest privileges, and the ability to play Pebble Beach in February without paying $500. And you can drink whiskey from your locker afterwards. It's golf for people who actually want to play golf, not golf for people who want to buy expensive memberships and show it off. Now, when winter comes, your handicap doesn't have to suffer. Who says luxury travel has to cost a fortune? Discovering Travel Bliss reveals the secrets to experiencing 5-star treatment without the 5-star price tag. Learn how to score upgrades, access exclusive experiences, and indulge in luxury for less. From hidden gem boutique hotels to insider tips for first-class flights, this book is your key to unlocking a world of affordable luxury. Elevate your travel experience without emptying your bank account. Get your copy today.